Welcome back to my channel. I'll just quickly fly through the materials I'm using. So I've got the 1-inch hair brush. I really do like the tip of these brushes. They hold plenty of water and you can see how soft they are. And then I'm using my M. Graham's palette, and in this contains Hansa Yellow Deep, Yellow Ochre, Sap Green, Burnt Sienna, Burnt Umber, Payne's Grey, Sepia, Dioxazine Purple, Cerulean Blue and Pyrrole Red. I do have a couple of extra colours on the end. I don't quite know which ones they are. Probably put another Payne's Grey and maybe the Dioxazine Purple. They actually come in sets. If you're not familiar with M. Graham's, there are two sets that I got from Jackson's Art Supplies. The first set was a landscape watercolor set, and these contain 5 colours, and then the cityscape watercolor set. So there's different ones that you can get, different ones available, but those are the ones with the colours that I'd find most useful. And as you can see, I've started off, kicked off the sky, just wetting the paper, and this is hot press paper again. So I started with a bit of raw sienna. I find that quite light and I do prefer yellow ochre, so I went in just after with a bit of yellow ochre just to strengthen up the colour in the sky, and then some cerulean blue along with a little bit of a greyish sort of mix. And I have added a little bit of red now, so I want a little bit of a purple tone going in there. So I'm keeping this one quite simple. This is more of a abstract sort of painting. My intention was just to do a sky and show you how to do that. So that's the main sort of focus, but then obviously I want something to ground this. I want something on the bottom of the painting, so you'll see what I do with that. So I'm just going in, just letting the colours blend, mix and run as I put the pigment down. And you can see plenty of water. Don't be shy with water when you're using the hair brush. They do hold plenty in the brush. I just don't know whether it's worth getting a Ron Ranson brush, or whether, I mean, this one's a cheap one from Jackson's, so I'm not sure. I've not tried a premium sort of brush, but these are quite good anyway. You can see how good they are at lifting off the paint. I found that little bit of yellow just a little bit too much, but like I said, I'm not after anything realistic. I'm going for something quite surreal, quite abstract. So it's an abstract landscape, and so I'm just letting things happen as I pop the paint down on the paper. So just tapping in a little bit more of the grey colour. I want a little bit of drama in this sky today. It's always nice and interesting when you get these darker shades and all these colours mixing themselves. You can see as you look closer, you can see the way the paints are granulating and mixing together. Quite a nice effect. I don't know what those two little shapes are in the bottom, but I'm just going to leave it. I'm just going to go with the flow. Like I said, this is an experiment, and I'm just getting my paints out and having a mess around. So don't forget to tap the like button as always. It really does help my channel to grow, helps my this video to reach more people. So I really do appreciate that. And let me know what hair brushes are best. If it's worth getting a Ron Ranson or a branded premium brush rather than this cheaper sort of natural hair heck. So just popping in darker colours now, just going mostly burnt umber, and then just varying the mix as I tap into different colours just to add the darker tones. And I will be using my credit card, as you can see, just to scrape out a few little shapes, a few little rocks. As I painted this, I just thought when I got to the bottom, maybe a rocky, could be a beach, something like that. Not quite sure, but it's, like I said, a bit abstract, so it's just more shapes and that sort of thing that I'm looking for. So let me know what you think in the comment section. Do you do these sort of exercises yourself? And then I'm just going in with a micron pen. This is quite a broad nib. This is 0.8 millimeters, so you get quite a large mark with this one. Just picking out some shapes and connecting a few of the shapes. I'm not fussing with detail, but I just want a little bit of texture in the foreground and make these sort of rocks, separate some of these rocks so it's just not one big shape. And I like the way these things are looking. So I will go in with some more darks and try and separate some of these shapes, and it will look more like sort of a beach rocky scene and that sort of thing. Just picking out shapes as I draw with my pen, leaving just a few lines, and then just going in with a darker mix of the burnt umber. Just picking out some shapes and different tones. I don't want everything to look the same strength in tone, so it just gives variety and interest to the foreground. If you ever get stuck and not sure what to paint, you don't have any references, why not give this sort of exercise a go? There's absolutely no pressure, you're not under any pressure whatsoever. It doesn't really matter, it's just about practice and getting different tones and contrast and looking at shapes, things like that. And I like the way I've done this vignette, so the paint hasn't covered the whole of the paper, and I kind of like that as well. And you can just try out different colours, try out different brushes. It's quite a nice exercise, so it's nice and simple. And if you want to paint along and do something similar, then feel free. Just wanted to pop a few birds in just to give it a little bit of life. But that's it. I really hope you like this one. Quite simple, quite straightforward, just a little abstract and a little bit of texture in the bottom side of the painting. So let me know what you think, drop us a comment, give us a like, give us a thumbs up, and see you in the next video. Take care, thanks for watching, bye bye.